Welcome back to the Across All Wave Show. Today we have Xenon. I mean, it's Xenon. I mean,
yeah, it's me, guys.
We've played a couple games together. It's been a while though.
It has.
So, and it's kind of weird. You're actually the only like creator that actually has my number. Like,
oh.
Well, I mean, like I have like a friend group that has my number.
I lost it. I got a new phone because I dropped some weight.
Do I need a face? Where's my phone? Oh, my phone's in my pocket.
You could probably just FaceTime me and I'll show back up.
Hey, you know what? This is actually a perfect opportunity to ask you a question. Like, we could just do it on the FaceTime. How about that?
Oh, yeah.
So hold on. Oh my gosh. It's Xenon.
It's me.
Oh my gosh. No way. So, so let's do the first question on here. How about that?
Right.
Okay.
Do we need to mute?
Yeah, I'll mute.
Okay.
So, does your mom know you're gay? Does your mom know you're gay?
I'm not gay.
Okay, thank you for answering that question. Now we're gonna go back.
All right, good one.
Yeah.
That's a good question.
Yeah,
Got my
good
brain cells
question.
rubbing
I've realized in your content, you've shown your face, but not as much in your content. Do you want to show your face more or keep it content focused?
So right now I'm kind of like at a block where I'm planning on making more content. It's just with school, just like break just starting now, and you know, like I've been really stressed with school and whatnot. I'm actually gonna like plan on making more content, and it depends on what I'll be doing though. Like maybe on like streaming, I would probably share my show my face. But when it comes to videos, I'm not sure quite yet. But I'm totally comfortable showing my face. You know, I've transformed myself from like what I used to be. I used to be overweight, and then now I'm not. I go to the gym every single day, and it's just kind of giving me more confidence to show my face because I never wanted to show my face before, but now I can. So
yeah, see, I started going to the gym about June-ish, and I enjoyed it when I was in school, but I just didn't have like the friends to do it with. And then
that's definitely key.
Yeah, and then I have a friend now that is really into going to the gym and all that, and he kind of helped me get into the gym and figure out what I need to do, and now I go almost every single day, and it's gotten to the point where I've gotten more confident and all that. So speaking of like school, you're still in high school, right?
Yep.
So what is your favorite subject? I'm just curious.
Well, I'd probably have to say like I'm about to start algebra 2. I've been in geometry. Math has probably been one of my favorite subjects. And I know a lot of people are going to be like, that's weird as fuck. Why do you like math? Well, I mean, honestly, I like it because you feel accomplished when you get a right answer correct. Because there's no other right answer than the right answer. And you can't like, you know, like work your way around it. Like you have to like find it like the way it's intended to. I mean, there's obviously sometimes you could find an answer the wrong way, but it's like when you actually have to work for something and you get the, you know, reward, it's nice. It's just nice to, you know, like, oh shit, wow, I got that right. Well, I actually, you know, knew what I was doing. So.
See, I don't know. I just didn't really like math.
Sometimes it can be the teacher.
I'm a big science geek, which I think is what comes with like the camera quality and everything. Is I'm gonna be going to college for multimedia for like film and stuff, and with cameras and stuff, I guess you can count that as kind of like a science.
Yeah.
But I mean, that's all I was for like in high school. But you mentioned you really like geometry, right?
Yeah.
So this goes into my next question. Being a big fan of the game called Geometry Dash, what makes it different from other games you enjoy?
That's a good one. The reason I play it so much, it's honestly, I have to say, really addicting. But when you actually like play the game a lot, it kind of helps you, I guess, like keep yourself under control whenever like, you know, you're in really annoying part. I got something like that. But another thing is appreciating like the levels that are made because it takes so much time for like some really detailed levels to be put out there. And honestly, I'd say I consider some of them like a form of art because it gives you a way to like kind of show your creativity. And when it comes to like the player base, the people that like actually play the game, um, I guess it's just kind of like for more competitive players, the guys that try to like grind
Mhm.
demon list points, which is like there's a demon list made by a group of people, and there's like ranked from like the top 200 or something like that, and people will play a lot of those levels, and they'll try to beat the hardest level that there is, or just like rack up as many points as possible to be deemed as the best player, basically.
Mhm.
And
Well,
then when
I've
it
seen.
comes to creating, yeah, go ahead.
Yeah,
Sorry.
no, I was just saying, like, I've seen some of the because I follow you on Twitter. I've seen some of like the hard maps, like whenever they go
Mhm.
through it, and it is crazy what people
Oh
make.
yeah, it's ridiculous.
I
It's
remember just playing like in middle school, playing like the very first level and thinking it was hard.
mhm.
And then you
Yeah.
got people out here making full on like movie sequences.
Oh yeah, it's
It's
fucking
crazy.
crazy. It went from like, being just some game, like it wasn't really that big of a deal back when it was first made. It was really simple. You had simple things to use like to make levels and just easy levels. But people have made like been able to change it into more of a like do a competitive, like who can make the best level, who can make the hardest level, who can be able to beat the hardest level, or like just whatnot. Like find they're trying to push the limits basically. Like
Mm.
that's kind of what the player base does, is they're just trying to push the limits of the game.
See, and
So
I like that in a game. Like being able to push
mhm,
like what you see or what you make.
mhm,
I really like that in like in several games. You don't see many games like that anymore.
mhm.
So
And even the
go,
creator, like Rob Top, he I can tell he really he's surprised as well, like how far it's come. Like
well,
he's like
I'm
it's
sure
crazy.
any
It's
person who makes a game like that that is community based would be surprised
mhm,
because it reaches like you have your dreams that you make this game and it just expands into something you didn't really anticipate.
yeah.
So like he had a lifetime goal. So I want to know what is your lifetime goal you'd like to achieve?
Um, hmm. I'm not quite sure yet, but to be honest, I've had really like a bunch of different like things
Huh.
that I may have wanted to
Hold
like
on.
kind of
What is up
pursue.
with your camera?
Oh, I don't know, it'd be unfocusing and shit. Hold
Like I'm
on.
having a stroke.
There we go. Is that better? Oh yeah. But
Yeah,
I'm
just
not too
keep
sure.
going.
I've had a lot of like ideas of what I might have wanted to do. But I kind of have my high school like thing planned out, I guess. Like I know junior year, I'm gonna try AP Physics. I'm gonna do uh pre-calc, I'm pretty sure. I'm
Mhm.
gonna do pre-calc. I'm gonna do I think I'm gonna be doing US history. I'm gonna be doing macroeconomics, and I think there was something else, but I'm not too
Damn.
sure. But yeah, I plan on like getting. I want to do macroeconomics just in case I might find an interest in that. Oh, I'm doing graphic design as well next
Ooh.
semester. I recently quit football because I lost my love for it. But at the end of the day, it's like you love it or you don't like love it. So it's like I didn't want to waste any coaches' times or other people's times. I just wanted to
Yeah.
get it out of the
And
way,
it
and
would be wasting your time if you don't like it anymore, anyways.
exactly, and it
So,
stressed me out too much.
and
And
I can
another
understand
thing,
that.
yeah, another thing was I go to the gym every day, and it's like if it felt like the going to the gym was more important than football overall, and it's like I felt like that football was getting in the way of the gym, and I was like I was prioritizing the gym more than football, and that's kind of when I realized like okay, yeah, there's an imbalance here, and I gotta fix it. So took that out. I talked with my counselor, and she was like, "We have some options for you." And then she said, "Graphic design." I was like, "That's perfect. I would love to join the class."
Yeah.
And so that's
That's
what I'm
one
going to
thing
be
I
doing.
wish that I took in high school is graphic design. Because I mean, I'm not an artist, but
Yeah. Love you, MiMo.
We love you, MiMo. So,
Yeah.
yeah, I'm not an artist, but it would have been like a helpful skill, especially in this kind of line of field, if you want to be able to make it. So, it could definitely save you money. So, anyways, let's say you have a clone, right? Like it's in the future, they figured out cloning, right?
Yeah.
If you were to have sex with it, would it be gay or masturbation? It's a tough question.
It is. Because technically you're pleasing yourself, right?
You are, but you're not.
You're not. Yeah, exactly. It's not
It's
you.
you, but it's
it is you.
It is you, but it's not you. But it is. But it's really not.
I'd honestly say gay because technically it's another life in front of you, and it's not just it's you, right? It's you, but it's not because you don't have that you can't control it, and if it's controlling itself, then it's technically not masturbation because it's a life in front of you. So I'd say gay.
I could agree with that. Coming from your standpoint, saying that it's you, but it's not you.
Yeah.
Then yeah. So I want to learn a little bit more about you. How did you come up with the name Xenon?
That's a good question. So back a while ago, my name before this was Phoenix SUD. Very really silly little name. And I noticed a thing about, and at the time, I was mainly played Geometry Dash at this time. I think I was around like 11 years old, like 12, maybe somewhere around there. And I noticed there's some GD players, or just people that have a fan base. Some of their names were on the periodic table, they literally just took the name from the periodic table, and I was like, that doesn't sound like a bad idea. So I literally just went on there. I was like, I looked for something, and I was like, Xenon, that looks cool as fuck, and so I got it.
That's honestly a really good way to find it. I mean, I explained how I got my name last episode, but just to kind of sum it down is I was a kid and I was playing Roblox. That was pretty much like I was a kid, and I was like, you know what? This name sounds okay. And then I just kind of cut it in half with Hexy. And then I started making music from content and put music at the end. So that's kind of how mine came around. But honestly, I like the idea of just looking at a periodic table and you know what? This would be pretty cool.
And honestly, it's helped me a lot, in chemistry, because it's if I didn't know what this name was, I probably would have completely forgot about it as an element. But since it's my name, it's
what is Xe? What is the element?
Xenon?
Yeah.
Xe, Xenon?
Yeah.
54. It's atomic number 54.
Oh.
And I think the atomic mass is 121.
I'm glad you remembered.
Yeah, I just remember because of
I used to.
I gotta know it.
I used to be really good with the periodic table, and then I just completely forgot it.
Oh, yeah, we had that quiz in chemistry this year, and I think I made a 30 something on it.
It's I only remember one element, and that is my name.
Some of the elements I just remembered, and I was like, I don't even know how I fucking remember these elements.
I remember seeing. I see a lot of TikToks that are the periodic table memes. And it's funny because I'll remember what they are trying to say, and I'll actually laugh, and then I'll remember oh wait, people don't understand this at all. They have to look it up, and I can just look at it and be like, oh, I get it. I don't even remember some of the ones I've seen, but I mean, it's really helpful to know.
Yeah.
So I asked this question back in the pilot episode. And so the people already know my answer, but I want to know your answer as well.
Right.
If you could add an extra body part, what would it be? It could be any body part anywhere. What would it be?
Do you mean one that I don't have, or
Or you can no, it doesn't matter. It could be one you don't have, or it could be one that you want an extra of.
Ooh. shit, that's a good one.
See, I think our first episode guest, Topper, chose another arm, I think.
Yeah, see that. I honestly have to say, this is a really hard question because I'm trying to like think of something that like might actually be useful. Um, well, I could say third leg, but you know,
I mean, I said it. I said a third leg coming out your tailbone.
Ooh, gills. You can
Gills?
breathe underwater.
Oh, that would actually be a really good one.
Yeah.
Topper, why didn't you think of that, dumbass?
Yeah, dude, come on.
Yeah,
I was just
come
like
on.
thinking like I was thinking about the tailbone. I was like a tail. I'm like, wait, animals. I'm like, holy shit, gills. Like
That
you can like go
honestly,
underwater.
that would be really sick.
Yeah.
Aquaman looking ass.
Hell yeah.
All right, I'm pretty sure I already know the answer to this, but I still want to ask it. Is what's your favorite game from your childhood? I wonder.
It's not actually that. I have to say
Really?
Minecraft. Minecraft easily. I mean, it's Minecraft.
Well, I know we
Like,
played Minecraft before,
I
but
mean, yeah. I mean, I grew up on Minecraft. Like that was the thing. As like a kid, you know, I watched like I was only like 5 years old whenever it was like Alexa stop.
Alexa, what is my address?
No, bro, she's tweaking, bro. But I'd have to say Minecraft easily, just because you know it was so just influential. It got me into video games, honestly.
Mhm.
Like just to be completely honest, Alexa, stop. Thank you.
You're
She's
welcome.
tweaking, bro. She's listening.
So this isn't one of the questions I actually wrote down, but it actually brought me up to a previous question I asked our Ace in a couple episodes ago.
Yeah.
So we actually met in the SMP live.
Yeah.
So if that SMP server was to ever make a comeback, would you play on it again?
Absolutely. I feel like I missed out a lot because I wasn't really that active on it.
Mm-hmm.
And I saw a lot of the clips and it made me upset that I wasn't there for like the whole experience. I was kind of there for like the first day I was there.
Mm-hmm.
And then later I came back on like whenever we defeated the Ender Dragon, but that was about it, honestly.
I was kind of like iffy on it. Like events will be held in different dimensions, and
Yeah.
I talked about doing that, but it was just so much work and trying to figure out like the dimension mod and trying to get people to do it that I just but I actually thought about taking over the server.
Yeah.
And I mean Ace would still be like the face of it.
Yeah.
But I would be working more of the behind the scenes, funding it, coming up with ideas for it and all that. So I was just curious if it was ever to make a comeback, if you would hop back on and play.
Oh yeah, absolutely I would.
So see, with the questions that I have, I kind of just go back and forth. Yeah. So like I have to kind of look and figure out which ones I haven't asked. So this is one of the questions that was asked in my Discord. If you want to join the Discord, the link will be down in the description below. And this is one of the viewer questions. Beverage wise, how vicious is too vicious?
What do you mean too vicious?
Just too vicious. That's all they asked.
Beverage wise, what's too vicious and what? What did you say?
Beverage wise, how vicious is too vicious?
How vicious is too vicious? Fucking bacon soda.
Bacon soda? I thought
Not
about
baking soda, but like bacon.
Yeah, bacon. Yeah. I actually thought about getting me and a couple IRL friends to try some of those sodas. Just because with my content, with YouTube at least, I'm not doing a whole lot of gaming. I'm doing like this show, and I want to do like more IRL stuff.
Yeah, I would love to do IRL stuff.
I love like just the idea of sitting back and creating like a show, like to be able to entertain people in different kind of ways. And I'll admit, some of my past shows haven't been the highest of quality.
Yeah.
But I'm glad people are actually enjoying this. I actually had people up at my work said that they started watching it and they hadn't seen any of like my streams or my content or anything before. And they told me that they're actually laughing, and it made me so happy.
That's awesome.
So, I mean, I don't even remember where I was.
That reminds me too. It's like, when you make people happy, or like, you can do something that like, just like contributes to other people. It's like, it's really nice because I've had that happen, like where I posted on my like Snapchat story, like my gym story. I mean, just like my progress. I posted recently, progress from me of last year in August to like now, and I had some people like say like, bro, holy shit, you're doing amazing.
Yeah.
And then we talked, and like like I've gotten some people like to actually start going to the gym. Like I've had a few people like just start going to the gym because they like see my stuff. I'm just like, it feels really nice knowing that I'm actually contributing.
Yeah, it's really nice when you actually have somebody who like understands like what's needed to be done, or in that realm. Yeah. Like they realize how happy you're being, and they just want to be like, oh. So this is another viewer request. So you should already know that this is gonna be a good question. And I appreciate you for sending me this question. Would you rather have a gay son or a thought daughter?
I don't know, man.
I know my answer. I pretty much got it like real quick.
Okay, it depends though. Is said gay son a top or a bottom? I gotta know.
Oh man, I don't know. It changes it all up.
Yeah, listen, if he was a top, hell yeah. You know what I'm saying? Like, fuck him up, bro. If you a bottom, you're not my son, bro. You're my daughter. Anyways, but if I had a thought daughter, I'd just be like, damn, why are these dudes coming to my door? But also,
why is there a line?
Yeah, but also, it'd be like, if I had a thought daughter, it's like the guys that come
if you're getting paid, I want rent.
Yeah, some of the guys might be cool. You know what I'm saying? Like, you can get some friends. Just some, depends on how old she is at the time. You know what I'm saying? It's like, she was like, in her 20s or something like that, and she had guys coming over like after they're done running a train, like, y'all trying to get some like beers or some shit. Like,
you trying to drink a cold one with dad, or you trying to watch the game?
You trying to watch the game, so. Honestly, I don't know. It's such a stupid question. It's
I feel like I'd just rather have a gay son, honestly.
Yeah, honestly, gay son, less
gay
troubles.
Son all the way. I don't know how it would feel if my daughter was having men all over the house. Like, oh, is your boyfriend coming over? Oh, you had a new one. That's like the fourth time this week.
Yeah, so I'd probably say gay son as well, just because it's like you still have a son technically. I mean, you do, but
yeah, but he likes other guys. So, I mean, I have nothing wrong with it.
Yeah, absolutely. There's nothing wrong with it. It's just like
I'd rather have a gay son than a thought daughter. So, I have I actually have two questions, and one of them could be serious, the other one completely not. I I'm gonna let you choose. Do you want the serious question first, or do you want the not so serious question?
Let's do the not so serious
The
question.
not so serious question. Okay. What kind of butt plug would you use and why?
That's what we're talking here.
Oh, I mean,
like, what do you mean? What type?
Well, like, do you want
Like
it
rainbow,
to?
like
Yeah,
silver, like what are we talking?
do you want it
Metallic.
to have like a shape? Do you want it to be like
Ooh.
huge? Do you want it what kind? Like,
Okay,
what's
listen.
your preference?
So if it was a shape,
Mm-hmm.
I'd probably get like a fucking monolith type beat. You know what I'm saying? It's like you put it in, and like it's like a huge fucking monolith that's just sticking out. You're like, what the fuck? What's going on down there? I'm like, bro, don't worry about him. It's like making an ominous hum, so fucking loud that it like breaks your eardrums.
You know,
I'd say that.
see, I'm not one, but can you imagine like a tail?
Funny thing that you say that. Our school, yeah, I'm
Oh
just gonna say
no!
yeah,
Oh,
it was an
please don't tell
incident.
me.
It's a slight incident.
Did someone
I
like
have learned.
pull like a tail and it?
There someone was wearing a tail,
Okay.
and depends on how long I have left to live. If I have like a day, then I'd
Mm-hmm.
probably just ask to see like a celebrity or something like that. If it was to be any celebrity, um, probably Pete Davidson.
Yeah, yeah.
He just seems cool. He just
Like,
seems
hey
cool as
man,
fuck.
can you raise me up on my last day?
Yeah.
Can you teach me your
And
ways?
teach you some shit. I gotta go to the afterlife, you know, raise some angels up. But say if I had like a week, I'd say like visit somewhere like really really nice.
Mm-hmm.
Like visit uh, like the Himalayas, like northern Norway, see the northern
Mm-hmm.
lights, or like Mount Fuji, like that. That just seems so fucking cool. I'd love to see that.
Mm-hmm.
Visit like the Seven Wonders
I
of the
thought you were about
world.
to
You know,
say I'd go visit 7-Eleven.
7-Eleven, get a fucking double gulp cup. I
Yeah.
can't even say it. Double gulp cup.
But
But say if I had like a month though, I'd be like, shit, put me on the ISS for like a week. If
man, I
they
mean
can't do that, then I'm up to almost.
that would be dope.
Yeah.
So we're getting to the end of the show where I actually did a news segment last episode where we had the previous guest ask you a question. So it's kind of biased, but they wanted to ask what is your favorite thing about me personally? Like Me.
About you?
Yeah.
Hmm. But yeah, I haven't known you that long, but like,
Yeah.
you know, I guess I can name a few things. You're cool. You're cool as fuck. You're funny.
Thanks.
Stop.
Stop.
I'm blushing. You're cool as fuck.
I'm not gay, but I got a gay son, so
Uh,
he's coming in.
get out of my room.
No, not tonight.
I wish I had my gun on me. But yeah, I'd say you're cool as fuck. You're funny. Yeah, you're just cool to be in a call with. So yeah,
Yeah, I
that's what I'd say,
appreciate that. I
guess.
appreciate that.
No problem.
So, at the end of the show, I like to have the opportunity for the guests to ask me questions. So if you have any questions you want to ask me, now's the time.
All right. Ooh.
Okay.
What are your thoughts on Fulcrum?
On what?
Fulcrum.
What is that?
You don't know what Fulcrum is?
No.
You don't?
No.
Yeah. You gotta search him up. You gotta search him up, bro.
Oh, is it a bad thing or a good thing?
No, it's a good thing. Okay, yeah, it's a good thing. Yeah.
All right. I'll search it up. I'll search it up. MiMo, if it's good, can you put it on the screen and whoever doesn't know, like they can see it. I'll search it up afterwards.
Put in the clip of him saying the five things that he usually says.
What is good, Yodi fam? Damien Luck back with another banger. I am the original Fulcrum. Fulcrum, come in. Yup. Yodi gang, you feel me?
So, do you have any other questions?
Trying to think of a good one right here.
See, I put you on the spot. This is a good thing.
All right. If there was any place in the world that you could live other than where you live right now, where would it be?
Japan.
Japan?
Japan, 100%. From what I've seen, Japan looks so good.
Japan, guys, I'm gonna go. Oh shit.
Can you just like shut up?
Guys, I'm so moving to Japan after I graduate. But no, I can definitely understand that. Though.
Like, have you seen like how Japan looks, right?
Yeah, it
looks beautiful.
Yeah.
You know, just the culture looks cool too.
Yeah,
all right, where would you?
I would say that goes back to my heritage, Norway, like northern Norway.
Oh yeah.
Just live up in the mountains. You know, probably like if I were like just alone, and I had like about like 20 years left to live, like I was in my like late 60s, like 70s, I would 100% like if I was just by myself. No wife, no family, moving up there. I'm just gonna fucking live the rest of my days up there. So yeah.
That's nice.
Apparently, so my family name, my last name, I'm not gonna say it obviously. But,
yeah, don't say it. I know it, but
what?
Isn't it on your B-reel?
Yeah.
Yeah. So yeah, I know it.
But there's a farm there, like a farm in Norway that literally has like our last name on it. It's ours.
Oh, that's
I could
cool.
literally, I don't know if I could, but there's a chance I might be able to like go up there and just be like, maybe.
Mine now.
I would.
Mine now. I'm gonna live my 20 years on this farm. You gotta go.
Get out. I don't care who you are. You don't have my last name. Don't care. Get out.
Did you buy it? Don't care.
Don't care. It's my family name's dog. Oh my.
All right. Do you have any more questions?
Honestly, no. Can I ask a question for the next person?
Yeah, go ahead. Ask a question for the next person. This is actually the next question is the finale. So the next guest is gonna be our finale. It's gonna be a big one.
Oh.
It's gonna be a big one, and it's gonna be different than how these episodes are edited. So you guys better look out for the finale. Me and the final guest already planned it all out. So.
All right. Yeah, I gotta think of like the best question I can think of. It's gotta be silly. I'm gonna make it silly though. I'm not gonna make it serious.
You know this person too because he was on Ace and P Live with us.
Okay, I got a perfect one. All right.
Would you rather?
All right. Would you rather have unlimited bacon, but no games, or unlimited games, but no games?
Okay. Well, I hope you guys enjoyed. How did you have fun?
Absolutely, I had a lot of fun.
All right, that's all that matters. So I hope you guys enjoyed.
Yeah.
If you have any questions for season 2, because obviously a lot of people are liking this show, so I figured we'd do a season 2. If you have any questions or anybody you want to see on season 2, make sure to leave them down in the comments below. I'll be checking them out, looking for questions, and messaging some people that you want to see. So I hope you guys enjoyed, and remember, next week is the finale, so I hope to see y'all there. That was across all. I don't know how to end these, so peace.
Bye.
Goodbye.